was one of the original spotters. So I started in June of 1996, and our opening day was June 8th, 1996. I was here for that. It was with the company about a month short of 23 years. I can tell you how it started for me, because there was a little diner about a half block down called Mojo's, and I was about 110 pounds soaking wet, 19 years old, and Mike and Sally would come in to the diner when they were remodeling and getting ready to open the cafe, and they really just tried their hardest to persuade me to come and work for them. And I would laugh every time, because you hear coffee shop, you don't think there's going to be any money in it, because I was a waitress, I was working for tips, and I knew that I could make a lot of tips. So they said, I don't think you understand what kind of coffee shop we're opening. And so they convinced me one day to come and take a look at the space, and I had known it as the pharmacy when it was, you know, still like they had like a little kitchen kind of like restaurant bar. You could sit and get burgers and coffee, and so I thought maybe it was going to be kind of like that. And so I came in, and it was all drywall and, you know, like tarps, and but they were walking me through, and the space was humongous, and I'm like, this is going to be a coffee shop? Like, how much coffee are you going to sell? So they would tell me more and more, like they really piqued my interest. And then I thought to myself, heck, I'm a workaholic, I'll just get 2 jobs, you know, like sign me up. But as things were progressing and they started to paint and fill in the furniture and tell us about the espresso and the culture and all of, you know, their business plan and their vision, I was like, wow. There was no internet or cell phones back in the day. It was all like people just coming out and making connection, and we were that talk of the town. So it was all word of mouth. It was incredible. And you know, just like it was new to me with the espresso-based coffee beverages, a lot of the folks that came in, they just wanted a regular cup of joe. And so they were all learning with us. We were all learning together, and we all were so interested, and it was like cool because we were all doing it together. And I decided to drop out of college to pursue my career in coffee and being a professional barista and making the coffee culture my life. And it was one of the most incredible journeys I've ever been on.